Peace and blessing, everybody. Today is Spirit Day, and what Spirit Day is it's a day where people all around the world commemorate the lives lost due to homophobia and bullying, and it's an issue which I stand behind because I have been a victim of bullying myself, and I think that many people have, and they're survivors, and I would like to give this following message to the victims of bullying. So the message is, it gets better. Honestly, one day you'll wake up and you'll realize that you're a survivor rather than a victim of bullying, and that day is the day that you'll have won against the bullies. Now I'd like to get a message a little bit with more of the bullies. I know that many religious group and anti-religious group have this, and it's unfortunate that there's so much homophobia and transphobia and other kinds of bullying made through religion. And I'd like to say one thing, which is, whether you're Muslim, Christian, agnostic, atheist, or of any other faith, there's one thing which we all have in common, which is we value human life. No one deserves to feel so lonely, so hurt and humiliated that they are taking their own lives, because that's the only way that they feel they can appease the shame and dishonor that they feel. I know that from my Christian upbringing, we had the saying, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." And that was a big thing. I think that we have to remember that we're not free of sins ourselves. Now, in the Quran, the holy book of Muslims, there's also that sentence, "For us will be their return, then it will be for us to call them into account." Our duties as believers fundamentally is to lead by example. So if you don't believe it's okay to be gay, then the only thing you're really supposed to do is just not be gay. If you really think that marriage should be between only a man and a woman, then don't get a same-sex marriage. You're not accountable for other people's sins. But if we start isolating people, hurting them, humiliating them, then we are putting ourselves in sin. We're judging them, even though most and every scripture has stated that it's a higher power, whether it's God or Allah or Vishnu or many other religion. They've stated that it's God's and only God's right to judge. So at the end of the day, like, when you're bullying, when you're actually going to tell people that what they're doing is wrong, are you really helping them, or are you really just judging them based on your interpretation of the Holy Scripture? I think that there's fundamentally something very important for you to remember, that it's God's will to judge. And so, bullies out there, just remember that you will be held accountable for your judgment, and that at the end of the day, everybody who is human is valued in a way or another. So we need to do the same. We need to respect everybody equally, for that matter. So I hope that this message gets through, and again, for the victims of bullying, please remember, it gets better. There are many of us out there who have survived it. You will make it through too. Do not worry. We will stand together wearing purple or any other wonderful colors out there in the rainbow, and we will definitely fight this together. So peace and blessings, and wish you the best.